Morning all. It's Sunday the 21st of November and it's a glorious morning. Not cold, a bit chilly, but warm enough. It's nice in the sun. Out playing Top Band mobile, portable I mean. Been playing around with my 16-foot MFJ telescopic whip. I'm trying to get this aerial, or the whip, in all its configurations to work from top band up to 6 metres. So I can just go out. Obviously I'll have a different, on the higher bands I wouldn't have a the earthing stake there. I'd use something else from 20 metres upwards, but that's the idea, to make that as flexible as I possibly can. I know it looks a bit tatty at the moment. There's a bit too much inductance on that coil which I've plugged into this one. I need to make another one. That's actually resonant on 1.7 megahertz. It's 1-to-1 down there. Can't get it to tune up much above, without a tuner, above one. Well, it goes up to about, actually will cover up to 2 megahertz. But I need to make a new loading coil, possibly a larger one, probably about 150 microhenries with taps going right the way down the actual coil, loading coil. At the moment on 1.1905 with that on its top rail there, it's about 1.7. I've taken the rest of it down with the tuner, yeah, seems to well, I don't know if it works okay. I haven't talked to anyone on it yet. That's the test today. But the next experiment with that will be to build a new loading coil which doesn't look as tatty as that. It's just an experiment and see if I can get the aerial to tune up. And yeah, it tunes a bit low down on the band. Cover the whole of 1.8 to 1.9 with no problems at all. Be 1-to-1 wherever you go. Once you go above 1.9 it starts to creep up a little bit. It's about 1.5 on 1905, and as you go higher up the band it will just go up even more. So I need that a loading coil which is a bit more flexible. So that's the next project over the winter to do, is to build a decent loading coil for top band with enough taps on it to be flexible enough so I don't have to use an ATU and cover the whole band. And then I can add that to a collection of bits and pieces or add-ons I can use with this telescopic whip. So I'm just waiting for the SRCC top band net to start, and then we can go from there and see if I'm still getting RF feedback, because don't forget I'm right next to the aerial. I have got a counterpoise coming off of it. It's about 30 foot. I don't know what the ground resistance is like around it, but the ground's pretty damp. But you do need to add on a counterpoise for that to work properly. Apart from that, it's a work in progress. It's getting a bit, or starting to get a bit cold in the year to come out and play this early in the mornings, but I might have a go building another loading coil during the week, and if it's warm enough next Sunday I'll come out and try that out. Hopefully the loading coil will have more taps in it. It won't be using that one. It'd be a dedicated loading coil for top band to go with this this whip. I made a few mistakes this morning, the connections to it. I didn't mean for it to come out like that, and I know one thing. That metal washer, well I won't have that in it, that metal washer is a bit close to that. There's about a millimetre gap in that. I don't know if you can see that. So that'll have to go. It'd be mounted totally differently. But it'll look a bit more robust as well. I just noticed the precarious angle that's at as well. But it's okay for the moment. I'm only going to be using it for about an hour or so. I might play a bit on 80 metres later on. Right, let's wait for the net to start and I'll be back in a moment for you. Well, it started. Let's see if I've got any RF feedback. G8MNY, wonder if you can hear me, John. This is Golf 7 Charlie Romeo Quebec Portable.
Yeah, 5 and 9, good signal there. Adam, over.
Okay, I'm just trying out a different top band aerial this time. I've turned the compression down on the radio a little bit. Trying a different portable aerial this time, so hopefully there's no RF feedback. This is G7CRQ portable.
Yeah, sounds very good. Still both processed, but very clear, no RF feedback. This is the playback of you. Portable aerial this time, hopefully there's no RF feedback. G7CRQ. So that was you, G8MNY, and that's me. So I wonder what else is this morning. I didn't make a note whether Gareth's going to be around or not. G8MNY listening. Take it, Adam.
Yeah, I just left a big enough pause for others to call in. Okay, well, Cyril's, it looks a bit of a lash up at the moment. I'm using a 16-foot telescopic whip. It's the usual telescopic whip I take out when I'm not really serious about playing radio. I just want to put something up quickly. But I've now got this aerial now that I can operate from top band up to 6 meters. It will cover all the bands on this radio now. Probably work on 2 meters as well, and 4. But at the moment, it's just used for this Russian radio. And the extra loading coil I've put in line is a bit too much for it. It's naturally resonant. Well, I tried it with the analyzer, and it's 1-to-1 on 1.7 megahertz. So it's about 160 microhenries in total. So, and it's a bit of a lash up. Needs a little bit of fettling and probably another rebuild, but I've got it in the ballpark where I need it. It's won't tune up without a tuner above probably about 1950. So I need to take a few whines off the loading coil and to bring the inductance down on it. But done it. It's working. It's about here without a tuner. It's about 1.5, 1.7. So yeah, I've got too much inductance on it, so it needs to be wound back a little bit to cover the whole top end of the band. It works great down on in between say on 1850. It's bang on 1-to-1 now. So on the DX side of top band, it will work well down there, but I need it to work up here. So a little bit of fettling, and I'll have this one nailed from G7CRQ portable.
Join the SRCC the top band net. Anyone welcome? Please call in now. Morning, both. G4XAT. Oh, good morning, Gareth. How are you getting, Adam? Over. It would be okay, but I've got a Raspberry Pi whistle, and it's none of mine. It's the Mac bang on 1.905. I can hear him, but I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm getting 100% copy. But morning to you anyway. G4XAT. Yes, okay. Well, Adam seems to have sorted out the RF feedback problem. Tony's processing down a touch, so it sounds pretty good actually. Just heavily processed clean audio. So that's excellent, Adam. And you heard that Gareth's not hearing you too well with his local or some local whistle on this frequency. Yeah, I don't normally have it on this frequency. I don't mind you don't have a Raspberry Pi, but the neighbours don't as well, I suspect, etc. So that's the scenarios with those. But I know what it's like. There's quite the smallest little crystal oscillator will have a harmonic somewhere, and you'll be hearing it. And certainly I've heard that on when I went to Hirschman Shoes to sort out, to visit the radio club down there. And they had the same problem with a 2-meter satellite. They couldn't hear this 2-meter satellite due to some rubbish, and they swore blind it was a science centre up the road there in the astronomical bit. And it turned the power off in the shack, and it was in the shack, and it was a printer that they'd forgotten about underneath the shelf, underneath the 2-meter kit. So quite local, this printer, and of course it had a crystal and umpteen harmonic was bang on the data channel they were trying to get down from the satellite. G8MNY. Yeah, okay. Well, it's clean on 2.5 kilohertz up, but I'm puzzled. I mean, my neighbour's away, Mr. Electronic Everything, so I don't think it's coming from him. And certainly I've killed it before by switching off one of my Raspberry Pis, but they're all off at the moment. Whatever. It's sent to Plagus from G4XAT. Right. I I was thinking about what you said, John, about your Wilkinson combiner.
Well, I'll pause it here because this is going to go on for ages, so I'll get around the reports from the others and get back to you at the end. Well, that's been a success. There's only 3 of us on the net this morning. It works, it radiates, no RF feedback, so I'll tick that one off as a success. So all I've got to do now is tidy up that loading coil. I'll make a separate individual loading coil. I know the right impedance I need for the or the inductance I need for this telescopic whip, and we'll build that over the oncoming weeks and hopefully have it ready for, well, when it's warmer next year, and that'll give me a truly multi-band area which will cover from, or a multi-band option, which I can take out of me and operate from top band up to 6 meters. With that, I'll leave you to it and talk to you on the next video. Bye bye.